Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A of questions you guys asked me over on Instagram. I'm going to be answering these questions while I do my nighttime skincare routine. I'm going to put on my little skincare headband to kind of just get my hair out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to start off by cleansing my face. I have been using this LMS cleansing balm for quite some time now. This is the second one that I've gone through. The latest obsession has been cleansing balms because they're just so nice and they just melt away your makeup. So while I'm doing this, let's answer the first question. Honestly, I'm doing really well. I feel like the last few months of 2022 I was kind of in a funk, but ever since like after Christmas I've been feeling a lot better. I don't know if it was just like seasonal like depression or I don't know what it was, but I was just feeling like pretty down. I wasn't as motivated, which was mainly like the main concern that I had. But lately, for the last few days of the year, I've been feeling really good. I feel pretty motivated. I'm getting back to the gym, and honestly there's just a lot going on in my life that's headed in a really great direction, and I feel really good about it. Mentally, I'd say there's good and bad days, just like everybody else, but overall I think we're doing really well. Next up, I'm going to go in with these LMS facial pads. I love these. I basically just take 2 of them and then just run it through my face. It's almost like an extra layer of like cleansing, and then I also feel like it kind of exfoliates my skin. It really just like smooths out my skin. Honestly, yes. I love LA, and I think I'm just very close and attached to my family that I don't think I would ever leave. I always low-key joke to like, I guess myself and some of my friends that I would love to live like a simple life, like if I were to go live on a farm, but at the same time like I'm such a city girl that I really don't picture that happening. And I just think I'm way too attached to my family. I always tell them like if we all like agree to leave California and go move somewhere else, like everyone I love, like all my friends, if everyone agrees and moves with me, then I will move. If not, like I don't care how much I'm paying in rent, I don't care how much traffic there is, I will stay here forever. Alright, next up I'm going to go in with one of my all-time favorites. This is the Glow Recipe Pore Tight Toner. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I swear it makes my pores look smaller. It does exactly what the bottle says, and I'm just obsessed with it. I use it, honestly, I use it every day, morning and night. So I kind of just like pat it in. Okay, so I get this question a lot, and I feel like a lot of people will say like, just go for it, you gotta just start posting, and that's 100% true. However, I guess one thing I want to add to that is, apart from just going for it, I would say my best advice is to work on you and yourself and your mental health and just like your person, you know? And I think that this goes for really anything that you want to do in life. If you have confidence in yourself, you will always go after the things that you want. I feel like putting yourself out there is very intimidating, you know? It's hard, and it's almost like a muscle that you have to learn and you have to exercise. And I would say once you have that like confidence in yourself, literally nothing can stop you. So I would say my best advice is really do the inner work, and then it will help, not just with social media, it will help with anything in your life. Okay, the next step in my skincare is kind of like a little duo with the Glow Recipe Toner. So this is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dew Drops that literally went so viral on TikTok. I feel like everybody uses these, but for a good reason. I feel like that combination of those 2 products literally will leave my skin like glass. It looks poreless, smooth, glowy, like, so you don't even need that much. I just probably like 1 pump, because I also go in like with other oils or other serums sometimes, so honestly 1 pump is good. Honestly, I find my fashion inspo the same way everybody else does on Instagram and Pinterest, and I also really used to like watching like runway shows, or like really old runway shows, because fashion does repeat itself. I feel like fashion is so fun but so complex. Like I almost can't keep up with it myself. Like in no way do I think I'm an expert at it. I don't know, I honestly just find inspo in anything, or sometimes I just like step into my closet and I'm like, okay, like let's try to build something out of the things we have in here, and you'd be surprised like what you can put together. I already look like a glazed donut and I haven't even finished my skincare. Like, can we talk about that? So I do work full-time. I don't consider social media my full-time job. And I also have a business that I recently started. I'm going in with some Tatcha dewy skin cream. I love this stuff, especially in the winter. But yeah, so I recently started my business. So I would say, I would say that I have 3 jobs. And it does get kind of difficult to juggle all of them. You honestly can't really do everything at once. You're gonna have to like pick and choose your priorities, because I also don't believe that work is life, and you know, I still want to have time to like spend time with my family, my friends, live a little. So it does get tough, but at the moment that's where we're at. Hopefully maybe in a year or so, maybe I could quit my full-time job and do this full-time, but we'll see. Okay, so I think this question was referring to this picture that I posted with the Q&A, and in that picture I am wearing falsies. However, I do get a lot of questions on my lashes, and lately this is what I've been using. This is a Grande Lash Enhancing Serum, and I haven't really noticed a difference, but a lot of my friends have been telling me that they notice that they look fuller and longer. I just curled them right now. The thing with my lashes is they're really like stick straight, but once I curl them, they honestly do have length. And right now I'm kind of like working on having more like a volume and, you know, just more lashes in general. And I don't know, I feel like it is working. But I do wear lashes. I've never had lash extensions because I'm scared of my natural lashes falling off. But I also do just rock my natural lashes with mascara pretty much most days. Okay, so I don't do this every night, but I am gonna go ahead and apply these Pixie eye patches. I love them. And this kind of leads us to our next question. So I have tried a lot of eye creams, and a lot of the times they aren't as effective as they say they are. However, lately I have used a few. I don't have them on me right now, but I've been using the Clarins Double Eye Serum, and that one has been so good. And I honestly do see a difference, especially in like kind of like my crow's feet. I get like lines on the corner of my eye and then like my forehead. You can't even tell right now, but yeah, you can. Can you? I don't even know. That one is probably the best that I've tried recently, and I do see the results. Like, I can physically see them. I even feel like the facial serum is really, really great, but it is kind of an investment. So I think that Botox or like anything cosmetic like that is up to the person. I think that there's nothing wrong with getting it done, getting work done. I think there's nothing wrong with not getting work done. I don't think that people should shame each other for having work done, because it's not your body, you shouldn't care. But I personally think that I'm still pretty young. I'd probably wait until like my early 30s to start dabbling into Botox, but I know that for a fact I will probably get Botox. Like, I know I will. But I also feel like I take such good care of my skin right now, and I've been taking such good care of it, that I don't think that it's necessary yet or in the near future. Okay, so this is kind of a newer little skincare tool that I've been using, but basically this is an LED light mask. And you just put it on, and I usually leave it on for like about 10 minutes, and it's supposed to help with like anti-aging, depuffing. Every light is kind of like a different purpose. So this one's red, and then there's blue, and I forget what the orange does, but I mainly like the red because that's like for anti-aging. Which, hello everyone, that's what we're trying to do here, okay? I'm not trying to spend my coin on Botox right now. Nice because I can just like kind of walk around, do my errands. Yeah, so this is kind of what I do. It looks a little silly, but it is what it is. So let's answer some questions while we're letting that simmer and all those products really like soak into the face. So for hair products, honestly, I'm always kind of jumping around. I am a big fan of the Way products. I love pretty much anything from their line. I'm obsessed with the smell. I'm currently using the Living Proof shampoo and conditioner, and my hair's been really, really loving it. I also am using like a Chi hair mask, and it's really, really great. Honestly, I found that one at Marshall's. It's like a really big like jug, and it leaves my hair super smooth. So yeah, honestly, like when it comes to hair care, I always just jump around because, and I know that's probably not good for my hair, I'm not really sure. But just because I get like things in the mail and I'm constantly like trying different things, I'm always like, oh, what is that? Another thing that's coming to mind that I really enjoyed, I'm all out of it, but I was using the Briogeo hairline for the shampoo, conditioner, I think the mask as well. And I also love that. It was great. Like honestly, I would go back and like spend my coin on that. I mean, this question kind of depends on people's, you know, livelihood and how they live with what money. I know that for some people it's not possible to do this, but what helps me is as soon as I get my paycheck, I basically separate money that I'm saving into a different account, and I'm just not allowed to touch that money at all. And you have to be very strict with yourself and you cannot touch it. But again, I know that for some people, you know, it might not be possible to do that. I would say it's good to eat at home as much as you can. Try to make your own coffee. Try to not be easily influenced into buying every single thing that you see on social media. You do not have to. You probably have so many things at home that do just the same amount of like action. Lastly, I'm just gonna go in with the Tower 28 facial spray and just lock that all in. I am sort of, but I'm not ready to talk about it. That completes our nighttime skincare routine, you guys. That's basically what I do. I treat it kind of like as an experience for myself, some me time going through the process. I know for some people that might be extra, but I don't know. It's just how I like to enjoy my time with myself. That's how I see it. But yeah, that completes today's Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.